Giri. Wow, that was a dramatic finish, Anish. How are you right now?
Yeah, I played so many of these tournaments that by now I've experienced the multiple ways of not qualifying that exist. Yeah, today was another one. I think maybe it's hard, of course, but I was kind of maybe too much looking at the standings in the last few rounds. I should have probably been strategizing less and just playing more. But I don't know. I think I should have taken more risks with the white pieces maybe yesterday and today. But I thought that the way I play should be more than sufficient to qualify. But the last round, somehow things got out of control. And although I think I had a good position at various points, but it was never obvious, and it got out of hand, and I had too little time. And in the end, didn't make it.
Are you annoyed then by a quick draw against Richard yesterday and that draw against Naroditsky?
No, with Richard I was black, so that's okay. I didn't expect him to do that either. I think that was a good thing. With Naroditsky, of course, I was regretting it already yesterday because obviously I didn't realize I was better. But I think it should have been anyway enough, but somehow it wasn't. Hard to say. I think that maybe subconsciously I was kind of playing it a bit more safe because I missed out on these qualifications a couple times already, and I didn't want to do it again this time. I wanted to be smart about it and qualify sort of by force, but it's always difficult because if you try to strategize, then things can go out of hand, and then like in the last round, everything can go against it. So maybe I should have just done what I usually do, just play all the games without looking back, and then I would have probably scored more points. Also, with the way the system is, like if you win 2 games, it's like you made 6 draws. Yeah. So basically, I should have probably played more ambitiously with both colors in the last 6 rounds.
Now, we are very used to seeing you go through Anish. It's been maybe a little bit of an up and down 2022 for you. How will you summarize the year?
Yeah, it's far from over though, the
That's
year.
True.
But so far, I think last year was a little better. I think I had higher peaks. I think I've beaten, I've won this Magnus Invitational tournament, which was nice. I think Candidates was also last year. I think I was also playing there pretty well at some point. But this year, I think I've had an okay performance in the tour, although the year before was better for sure. So judging by those standards, it wasn't so great. I think I missed out on a couple of qualifications very narrowly already in this season. I think maybe 3 times, which is not nice. But I've played well at Olympiad, and I mean, it was okay. I didn't play too much classical. I'm hoping to play much more classical tournaments next year. But in terms of online Rapid A, in terms of the tour, for sure, it was better last time. But though last time, I have to say, it was really exceptionally good for me. I managed to win this Magnus Invitational, and I've been in the final, also at a couple of events, the Chessable Masters and so on. So that was really quite exceptional. This year also, the field got stronger. I think we have more young players. And even though maybe the average rating is not has not improved much, the strength definitely has, because most of these youngsters, as you see, they qualify, while the outsiders from the last season didn't qualify at all. They were all at the bottoms. So I think the tour became stronger. And if you look at the players, you've got, let's say, Magnus, you've got a player like Duda, you've got I don't know, by the way, how they qualify these youngsters. I just look at their games. They always look kind of messy, and then somehow in the end they qualify by 5 points margin. I don't know how it happens, but they always qualify.
Yeah,
I think they are much more used to creating fights because they're in all these murky fights because they've played a lot of opens recently. So they are really good at handling this messy business, and then they score much more wins. And even though they score some losses as well, at the end of the day, they just outperform. Me in particular.
Well, is it something you can take inspiration in? How these youngsters are?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You have to learn, but it's hard. Of course, I've already, compared to last year, my results have been with a lot more wins and losses because I'm trying to roll the dice a little more. But it was hard. Again, this time I was kind of looking at the standing, and it's kind of hard to understand the standing because I'm used to seeing the standings in the traditional way. And usually, if you are up by a lot and there are a few rounds to go, then you can sort of just be solid and cruise towards the end. But here, of course, if somebody wins 2 games in a row already, they're completely back. So maybe I should have just, I should have not paid attention to the standing perhaps. Although anyway, you can always get unlucky. I mean, last time I did some unnecessary losses and I thought I will avoid that because last time I won 5, but I think lost 4. So I thought last time looking at the standing and at what happened, I thought that, okay, maybe I had overdone the risk management. Maybe I should still go back to my usual self and play a bit more solid. But this time I missed out because I was too solid, so it's hard to understand what I should do. I think I should stop strategizing and just play chess.
Always a good idea. Anish, we hope we get to see you in the tour final as well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.